Next, we're going to learn about string manipulation. Okay, so as we have studied earlier, strings are basically a collection of characters. Okay, so the first thing we're going to read about is string traversing. So traversing is basically going through all the characters of the string. Okay, so let's define a string. So I'm taking a random string, literally. And now how we traverse it is we're gonna for loop. We're gonna use for loop and we're gonna type print, and I'm gonna print all the characters. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think it should be name. Okay. So as you can see, we are going through the string. So one more thing you can do, since you see we're traversing through the characters but it's printing in a different line, what we can do to avoid that is we can add a named argument. We'll learn what named arguments are. For the time being, just remember that we can add this, and now it's gonna print in the same line. Okay, so whatever you type here, it's gonna get appended to the end of the print statement. Okay, so let's see if I write okay, if I write dollar. Okay, let's see, it appends dollar after every print execution. So that's what this end argument does. Okay, just a little thing. Okay, now let's learn about some string operators. The first operator we're going to begin with, and we have already used it also, is concatenation operator. And the operator is this. This is the concatenation operator. And what does concatenation means? Concatenation basically means combining two strings. Okay, for example, we have a string called okay, okay, now what this concatenation operator does is combines the strings. Okay, so let's say I have a third variable and I want to combine these two strings, okay, Donald and Trump. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do first name plus last name. Okay, so let's print this. See, it's also printing the stuff we wrote up, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna run it. See, it prints Donald Trump, but there is no space. Why? Because these strings don't contain a space. So how can we add a space? We're just gonna use concatenation operator, and I'm just gonna add some space using the concatenation operator. Okay, let's see how it goes. See, there is a space between Donald and Trump now. Okay, the next operator we're going to read about is string replication operator. And this operator, okay, I'm just gonna write the operator here too. The next operator we're going to read about is string replication operator. Okay, and it looks like this. So let's take a text, say yay. Okay, let's say my string is yay. Okay, now what if I want to print yay 5 times? Okay, so what I can do is I can just do and let's see what is the value. I'm supposed to say text here. Let's see what is the value in the temp. See, it prints yay 5 times. To make it more obvious, I'm gonna add a space. See, it prints yay 5 times. Okay, so that is what string replication operator does. Now we're gonna read about the in operator. Okay, so it is used to check if a substring is a part of string. Okay, so let's read about in operator. So let's take a random string. Okay, let's say this is the string, and I want to check if it contains the word what in it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say see, it says true. Why? Because meh is in this string. Sorry, we were checking what, right? Okay, still gonna return true in the case of what. See, it says true, but what happens if I try to search something which is not in the string? For example, why? It returns false. As you can see, this could be used when we need to compare, when we need to find out if something is part of the string or not. Okay, so that is where this in operator comes in. The next operator we're gonna learn is comparison operators. Okay, so and it looks like this. Okay, there are 3 comparison operators, so I'm gonna write them, all of them here. This and sorry, 4, right? Okay, so let's see how they work one by one. So for example, I have a string ABC. I have a string, I can't use str, it's a keyword. So we're gonna use random string. Okay, it is too okay. So I'm gonna take a string and assign it the value ABC, and I'm gonna take another string called string2 and assign it the value AB. Now let's see what happens when I try to compare these. Okay. What do you think it's gonna print? Let's see. It prints false. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of I don't want to. I'm just gonna comment out the statements so it becomes more obvious. Okay, so see, it says false. Why? Because ABC is not equals to AB. What if I add a C here? True. So it is pretty much obvious it used to compare if 2 strings are equal or same. Okay, now the next operator we're going to read is not equal to, which is pretty much evident that is opposite of this operator we just learned. Okay, so not equal to. Let's see, it should return false. Why? Because ABC is equal to ABC, and that's why not equal to returns false. What if it was AB instead? Oh, I'm supposed to say string2 here. So what if it is AB? It says true. Okay, I hope that is clear to you. Okay, now the next operator we're going to learn about, these are a little tricky ones, and the next operator I'm going to learn about is less than. Okay, so let's see this. String is less than string 2. Okay, let's see what it says. False. Why? Because this is ABC and this is just AB. Okay, now let's see what happens if I write capital ABC here. Okay, okay, so it returns true. What is happening? So what happens is it compares the Unicode values. Okay, and Unicode value of A is less than Unicode value of B, hence this is true. Okay, let's see, what if the string was just A? Is it still gonna return true? Yes. So it doesn't matter, it doesn't add the Unicode values of all the elements of the string. It just starts comparing from the left side. Okay, but what if I had something like A, B, C, and AB. Okay, let's see oh, we have already seen this example. So what happens here is it compares that A and B are equal, but we still have C, which is obviously greater because we have nothing here. Okay, so that's how it works. And this less than operator is opposite of the greater than operator is opposite of that. So okay, see, it returns true. Why? Because string is greater than string 2. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Now let's see what string slicing means. Okay, let's see how to slice a string, which means to take out a substring from a string. Okay, so as you can remember, I have already told you that string is a collection of characters. Okay, so it's a list of characters. So we can slice it the same way we extract a sublist out of a list. Okay, so it's pretty much the same. Let me show you from an example. Let's take a random string. Let's say okay, let's say Hakuna Matata is the random string I'm using, and I want to take out Hakuna. Okay, so how it is saved in a list is this is on the 0th index, this is on the 1st index, this on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Okay, so let's say I want to slice it. What I'm going to do is slicing it is, see, I'm treating it as a list. See, I'm using these brackets, so I'm treating it as a list. Okay, and I'm going to slice 0 to 7. Okay, see, so it sliced this part. Okay, but there is one more way of writing this. You don't have to write 0 here always, because it's understood if you write nothing it means 0. Okay, see, still works the same way. Okay, we are also gonna read about lists in detail, and there is something called negative indexing too in Python, but we're gonna read about all that later. For now, you can see how we slice a string. What if I want to slice the string from here? Okay, so what would this be? This would be 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. Okay, so I should start from 8 and I should go till 13. Okay, I'm so sorry. Oh, I should start from 7. So it prints Matata. Okay, and you also don't have to write this. If you don't write anything here, it is gonna assume that you're talking about the last index. Okay, so you can also write it this way. But if I write 9 here, it's gonna slice from 7 to 9. Okay, so it just printed Ma. Okay, now there are a few functions which I'm gonna teach you and which might come handy. Okay, and I'm gonna teach you how to use them. So basically you write your variable, you put the dot operator, and then you write the name of the function you want to use. Okay, as you can see, random.capitalize is just gonna capitalize our string. Let's see it in action. See, it capitalized our string. Okay, okay, so the next function I'm going to teach you about is alpha, and what it means is checks, okay, if all the contents in a string are alphabets or not. Okay, so pause the video and write down in the comments what do you think the output is going to be. Is it going to return true that all the characters in this string are alphabets? Okay, now I'm gonna run it. It says false, but aren't all the letters here are alphabets? So what's happening? So what happens is this space right here is not an alphabet, okay, and that's why it returns false. If I remove this space, it's going to return true. See, and then there is this function called is alpha num, which is used to check if the string we have provided is alphanumeric or not, and it returns true. But it doesn't contain any numbers. Well, the thing about alphanumeric is it's still going to return true if it's just characters. Okay, so even if I write 2 3, it's still going to return true, but it's going to return false if I type alpha. Okay, I hope that minute difference is clear to you. There are other functions too, like L strip and right strip, like R strip, which stands for right strip, and L strip, that stands for left strip, which is basically used to strip the strings. But you will learn about these later, or you can learn about these on your own. Basically, you get the idea how we use functions, okay? So most of these are very self-explanatory, and you can read about them on your own when you have time, okay? So the next topic we're gonna switch is lists, okay, but we're going to read about list in the next chapter. I hope this was clear to you. So that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Do let me know in the comments if you like the video, and do write to me on different platforms so I could connect better with you. Okay, thank you all for watching.